All right, boys, Xenoblade Chronicles X, some of the best equipment in the game. You're gonna have to grind for, and even with Treasure Sniffer, you could be grinding for 40 hours before you get the drop you want. I don't know if I'm gonna grind that long. There are some specific monsters you can grind from. A lot of people are after the ultra weapons, like the ultra diamond, especially me, the longsword ultra. Was it the ultra diamond spatha with the ether? Yeah, so we're gonna go over, like, you can also get a lot of really good equipment. Like, I've been farming it for about an hour today and still haven't gotten what I need. But we have like a bunch of the ultra amulets with potential up. You know what I mean? Like, really, you know, good stuff here. This one has potential of 14 again. This has treasure sensor 14. Better than current treasure sniffer I have, which I'll probably put that on for this video. Yeah, I mean, look at this stuff. We got max TP up 14. I mean, melee attack up 12. And then you can still, you know, upgrade these, obviously. And then you can, it's just a bunch of good stuff, all right, to kind of do whatever you want with your build. So there's a few things. If you're trying to target farm something, like for me, the longsword, you're going to want to put members in your party that use the longsword. So I got Nagi, Fry, and Gwyn. If they all have the longsword, I believe you have a better chance of getting that weapon. If you've got just random people in there with all different weapons, it's going to be all over the place. So whatever your target farm, if you're dual guns, put people that have dual guns in there. You know, you'll have your better chances doing that. So on top of that, you're going to want to, by now, I'd recommend doing this. I'm using the scale that you get after chapter 12, the Ares 90, but you're going to want to make sure most of your AMs are maxed out. You're going to want Candid Incredible at level 5. So once you put, you know, the people you want to grind with in your party, you're going to go and you're going to have to spend a lot of money. You're going to go to Protective Wear, Head. You're going to go all the way to the bottom, and it should be this one. Now it says Treasure Sensor 6 on it. You're going to want to put this whole set on, because it's Candid Incredible, on all your NPCs and you if you don't have better treasure sensor. Like, we just had the helm that was better. So we went from 6% to, I think it was like the 16%, right? Ain't bad. So go to all your NPCs. As you can see, I have it. Treasure sensor, treasure sensor, treasure sensor, treasure sensor. I have the whole kit on all of my NPCs that are going to be in my party, just to boost your chances to get more drops. Or if you have the means to do it, you can go develop new gear, protective wear. I think it's the bunny stuff. Yeah, the bunny outfit has treasure sensor 10 on it. So you could literally grab that set, which would be a little better. I think it's 30%. Plus you could put a 20 on there for 15. I have a 10% on there. Whatever you want to do. You can also go into your engineer augments here. Go to armor, go to special, go to treasure sensor, and I put a 10% on mine. You can go up to 20% if you have. Now the Bangelium you're only going to get from the mining probes, and you can't get them from the material tickets, so you have to wait for them to drop. So if you're low on that, you got other things you can make, just go for it. I had a 10%, so I made that. Now we just switched out the helm, so I have to now put that on. So we have the 14%, and we have, it makes us 24%. So we're at 48% just on our character alone. And then with everybody else, it's 30, 60, 90. So you're looking at like 138 some percent. Pretty good, right? So make sure you do that. And now as far as the scale I'm using, you can use a heavy scale. You can use pretty much any scale you want. I would probably go for a level like 50 scale if you can afford it. And if you saw my last video with the Joker, grinding that for like the class points and everything and the XP, we use something called the Phoenix. It's the back weapon. Where's the good one? get a weapon called the Phoenix. It does AoE damage. And then once you have that, you can put on the augment that ups weapon damage. That should scale with this. And then you could use this if you don't have the Ares 90. Now the Ares 90, you can only get after chapter 12. Damn good ending to this game, by the way. If 12 is the ending. I know there's 13 still. But good shit. Anyway, you can go to scale frames. Okay, once you beat chapter 12, you can go down to the Ares 90. Now you have to get your mining probes, all your navigation stuff, so that you can hold 100,000 Moranium. Once you do that, I think I hold like 103,000. Save up your Moranium. Go after all these parts. You're gonna have to do some ticket farming. Grab this. This scale is really, I don't know if it's the best one, but it's damn good. And this is the scale I'm using. Now fuel, you'll do this for like 30-45 minutes before you run out of fuel completely, and then by then your Moranium, you'll get another like cash in into your Moranium, and you'll have more than enough to refuel and go back out there. But the reason we're using this scale, because it has the Agasora. This thing if you go put the augments on the attack, weapon attack XX, it makes this scale another 120%, and it pretty much, you can one-shot like level 92 tyrants with this thing. It's pretty crazy. This is what I'm using. I use this and the Gatling gun, and this hits multiple enemies. And yeah, this, I mean, you can't go wrong with this. So it's just super overpowered. So once you get the Ares 90, you can't add any weapons to it, but this thing is, it's just crazy. All right. But once you have all that, everybody's ready to go. What you're going to do, you're going to head out of New LA. You're going to go straight up to Lake Ciel, okay, in Sylvalum. This is one of multiple spots. This is a fairly good spot. West Seal Sandsea, okay? So, get in your scale. You're going to head east. Right down here. Now in this opening, you can fly up, and there's another opening that you can go into. So right here, fly up in here. There's this little cave. You're gonna go in this cave. Hell yeah, there's a bunch of enemies in here. We're gonna kill them all, and then we're gonna reset, and then we're gonna rinse and repeat, okay? So if you line this up properly, like if you line like this, you can kill 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you can turn around this guy aggro you, and you can use a Gatling gun and hit 1, 2, 3. So you can get all 7 of these in 2 abilities, okay? So I'll show you right now. Here we go. He's gonna pop up. I'm gonna pop the Agashura. Kills all them. And this guy's gonna aggro me if I line it up properly. He's Gatling gun. It should kill all 3 of those. All right. We've got 7 boxes here. Didn't get the sword I want, but if you look at like some of this stuff, potential boost 12 on that. You got a prime here, max TP up. You're just gonna get a ton of stuff, right? So plus you can really stack some of these. Now, if you don't get what you want, just take all for a while, stack the materials, or you can sell 89,000 for that. You can get like 200,000 per room in this area in like a minute. So you can also farm some good money with that. Okay, so I'm just gonna sell. Now these little bats are annoying, but you can, if you angle it right, you can get multiple. I don't know why they're running, but we're just gonna point the wrong way for that, but that's okay. Not an optimal, you know, run here, but it happens. Tons of stuff. I don't need any of that right now. 98,000 again. So these 2 guys are up. So what I'm going to do is come right next to them, hit them with the Gatling gun. They're both dead. All right, whole room's cleared. Okay, like this knife, not that good. But weapon attack power up 15 is pretty crazy. Okay, so you're going to want to farm these ultra diamond weapons. And then what you're going to do, come back over here, get out of your skull. You're gonna go into party, return to skull. It's gonna refresh this room. You just rinse and repeat, and you can sit here, put a show on, and just farm. And walk up to this guy again. Perfect. Go like this. Blast everybody. It aimed up, so it didn't kill them all. That's okay. Hit these guys with the Gatling gun. Awesome. 6 boxes. Okay, didn't get what we wanted. I'll go over and just pop this one guy real quick. Whatever. It's not nothing too crazy, right? And all these stupid little bats flying around. Zap them all. Hell yeah, 7 in a row. And just keep farming until you get what you need. It's that simple. Now these guys, sometimes they take a while to pop up. So you don't have to waste your time with these guys if you don't want to. Like, we got a sword, but it's not the spatha that I need, you know? But this is, you know, kind of spot I found that I've been grinding to get, you know, all this stuff. I'll do one more run. Party, return to skull. Get back in there. And, yeah, just make sure you got high treasure sniffer. And pray, you know? Right. Damn. Get these guys. That easy, you know? That easy. All these dudes. Very easy to get. I keep getting the Ultra Godbreaker. I don't want thermal, man. I don't want it. But yeah, as you can see, you could be here for hours. It's just how it is. Now there's, you know, target farms for like the rusted spatha and stuff, which you might want to go grab that before you try to get this one. I think this is probably the more sought after one. But, you know, either way, you can really get some good gear fast. And then, you know, upgrade the gear, add more augment slots, and be good to go. But there you go. Get to farming, boys. Anyway, you know the drill. Subscribe, come back. See you on the next one.